What's up, YouTube? I'm Kerry.
And I'm Dee Dee.
And this is the Kerry and Dee Dee Show.
The Kerry and Dee Dee Show.
So, once again, it's still a fucking hot day. It hasn't changed.
Yes. Hot as piss still. Really hot.
And I'm not going to lie to you.
I'm still sweating under my wigs.
If I had my fucking weight together, I would do this here show with no fucking shirt on. But,
really?
Yeah. So this is going to have to be a weight loss. You know what? I gained 20 pounds since my foot been the way it is. I think I'm going to start documenting my weight loss because I'm on a diet now.
You really going to do it?
Yeah.
Stick to it always?
I'm going to stick to it.
Oh, yeah.
And my
birthday
is
every step of the way?
Every step of the way. And you know what? By Christmas, I'll do a show in the buff.
How much you plan to have lost by Christmas? What's your goal?
Oh, I want to lose 20 pounds by Christmas. I typically don't fucking eat the Thanksgiving shit, so I gotta get my shit together because, you know, not being able to do P90X and because of my foot.
Yeah.
So I have to do it basically with diet and push-ups. So I'm going to document that. And speaking of getting your shit together, Kelly Rowland.
Kelly Rowland is doing her thing. She's doing her thing. The motivation song is still working for her. She has a new single out, I believe. Not really sure what the name of that single is, but she's got a single out. I found out, but I heard the single, but I'm still not sure if that is actually if that's actually going to be her second single. But she's doing her thing, getting her shit together.
And 50 Cent.
50 Cent, I don't know if they're dating or not, but he mentioned that he always thought that she was the best Destiny Child out of the group. He felt like they were all, pretty much the same. He felt like they were all doing the same dances. They could all sing. So nobody really stood out to him. But he said, Kelly could dance, she could do it. She can sing. He felt like she's underrated, and she should, but he gave her a big, gave her props, saying this is her year and she's gonna do her thing, and he like her.
She was pregnant.
Oh, I don't know if y'all know Fantasia Barrino. Some people may know Fantasia, some people may not. But I'm sure Fantasia's supposed to be pregnant. I'm like, I saw some pictures of her on the beach with her boyfriend, her lover. Is he divorced now? I don't know, child, but anyway.
I don't think he's divorced.
That's a whole nother story. But anyway.
But
she looked pregnant. She looked big pregnant. So, and she was pregnant for him before, when they was calling her a homewrecker, when he was still married, which I think their divorce is, I think it's final now.
Oh, really?
I think it is. So she went on and got pregnant for him, so she's going to be having his baby. And she said because she, pregnant for him now, he's surely going to marry her. So, child, we're going to wait and see.
Would you want to marry somebody who was dating you while they were married to somebody else?
No, not at all.
Because that looked like it can backfire.
Yeah, because first off, you got to realize, if you're going to leave your wife for me, okay, I'm supposed to feel good about that. I'm supposed to feel like, oh, you left your wife for me? Oh, my God, you love me so much. You left your wife and your kids. So if you can just up and leave your wife and your kids for me, how do I know you won't do that for somebody? You won't up and do the same thing to me? I would not trust that. I wouldn't trust it. Some people may, have had better experiences with that, but I'm just saying, I haven't had that experience, but I'm just saying I wouldn't have that experience because I would not do it. I wouldn't trust it. I feel like she getting herself into something that she just need to be careful, because that's my girl. I love Fantasia, but, I love hearing her sing and screaming all over the place. I love it, but Fantasia, girl, I don't know about this.
This seems strange.
I don't know about this. Because, he have, like, children. And he was, married. And so what's happening with his family? Like, he's the man of the house. Is he taking care of his family? What's going on? He paying child support? Or is she paying the child support for him? Fantasia, girl, be careful.
Does he have a job?
Unless he worked for Fantasia.
Good job.
Maybe he working for Fantasia, getting her money. Because I don't know, and maybe that, and then, like I said, she's paying his child support. I'm assuming Fantasia, girl, you my girl. But girl, I don't know what's going on with this, because this seemed a little strange to me. You know, and I wouldn't have jumped to have his baby. It's not like he's another celebrity where he's making his own money. I don't think, because he's always with you. So
yeah,
I don't know about that. I'm not the one to really judge these type of things, but because I like Fantasia, I'm just a little concerned. You know.
Yeah, you grow to love these people, and then
I'm just a little concerned. I don't know what a baby would do. She has a daughter. I mean, I don't know what the rush was like. You had one, you got rid of it, and now you jumped and, you know, pregnant again, thinking he's going to marry you. You know, it just seemed like you don't need that. Like, you need to get focused. So I'm sure her mother, and they can't. I mean, she's grown. They can, you know, advise her and tell her what they think, but she gonna do what she want to do. You know, I'm just a little concerned about that situation right there, you know?
And in other news, there was a restaurant that is banning kids from the building.
Yeah, they don't want
That's
children
stupid.
in there.
What happens to families? Your restaurant is not for families, but bachelors and single people?
Yeah, I feel like they're going to lose out. Because there are a lot of family, you know, people with kids who want to bring their kids to restaurants, bring them out to eat. I feel you're going to lose money. Because they're going to do that shit start on planes, too, where you can't bring your kids on a plane. Next is you're not going to be able to bring small children anywhere. That's what it's going to, you know, you're going to have to wait till they get older.
So how the fuck, I mean, like us, we're planning to go to Europe. So how the fuck?
How we going to fly? We're going to have to get separate tickets.
We can't drive.
That's what I'm saying. We're going to have to, you're going to have to take half, and y'all going to board together, and you're gonna have to get your tickets separate. Some of the kids, 3 of the kids, and then I have, you know, you're gonna take 4 or 3, and I take the other ones, and then But our kids, see, I think they're doing it because these kids get on these planes and they be screaming and acting mess.
Yeah,
but we don't have that problem, you know.
The
so
other day, and there was fucking kid losing his fucking mind. I was like,
see, that's why I think because the parents don't have any control over the kids, so the kids be screaming and that's, you know, interrupting other people on a plane or in a restaurant. So that's why the more you seeing this, you know, this trend. But you know, that's fine with me. I don't have to bring my kids to no restaurant. We cook at home, so
yeah, fuck your restaurant.
They don't really,
you know,
feed
wants
us.
To eat that tasteless shit you cooked anyway?
Right. So,
but I just find that to be silly because
you know,
the family experience is to take everybody to a restaurant,
out and
not to McDonald's, but to somewhere nice
and eat and stuff. But I don't think a lot of places, like you have places with buffets and stuff like that for kids and families. So you know, but that's their choice. You know, they can choose to do that if they want to.
Fuck them. That's business you lose.
Yeah, I think so. I think it is because large families, all those people have to pay.
Yeah.
You know, so
whatever. But this is Kelly's year, and I'm hoping that the second single
can carry her further, and it just don't, you know, sell her out.
The song Motivation was weird when I first heard it.
Yeah.
So if another one comes on that's weird when I first hear it, the video might make it change my mindset. I just hope that you're on that R&B road.
Stay there.
Stay there. Don't do that. Boom, boom. Don't do that shit.
She's done that.
And you've done it. You did it well.
But see, she's
good for a show.
She was successful
don't put that out as a single.
With that stuff.
She should be the female. What's his name? Trey Songz. She should be the female that. Mm. And then there's a whole lot of other women who should be coming out right now. Carrie Hilson.
Oh, you know, I think she will have another album. I think Ashanti is coming back. You got A. Marie coming back. Latoya is coming back.
Latoya left it there.
They got a bunch of them.
I just hope they're not coming back pretty faced. I hope they're coming back game faced. You know, like take the fucking heels off, put it down, do a Kelly Rowland. All of them need Sierra, she don't have to worry, but she need to take the girly shit away.
I'm actually missing her.
Yeah, I'm missing her too. I'm missing her 3 years ago when she was not girly. She was, you know, I came to crush bitches. That's what I miss about her. I none of this, the high heels and the skirts and you know, trying to be sexy. I want to see you come for the throne. And because I'm not gonna say it, but
yeah, don't do it. Don't
just come for the throne. You know, just come for the throne.
Try at least. You know.
You know, just try.
Yeah,
get back with Jazzy Faye, and I don't know what to say about Ashanti.
Well, look, I read an interview on her where she was saying a single is coming. They want to make sure they get the right thing out, and people are actually waiting on her to come back. She still has fans.
But Ashanti reminds me of Toni Braxton. I love Toni. I love me some Toni. I bought the records, just like I said I would. But you love her, but you don't patronize her. You know what I'm saying? You love her, you don't patronize her. You make her feel like she can come back and she's
making money though. You know, doing her thing.
Doing her thing, yeah. Keep on doing her thing.
She want to be relevant again.
Yeah, it's like Tamia. I mean, she want to be relevant too.
But Ashanti is still, you know.
She's 10 years ago.
She's really not relevant right now, right?
No.
But I like her. I hope she can come back and do something. But it's once again, it's gonna be based off of the song she put out. If she come back with that sound, because I heard some songs and they still sound like 10 years ago. Yeah, it can't sound like Baby, like the songs that were hits for you 10 years ago. You need something new. But she said she's been working with new and younger people from the UK. She's been working with a lot of different people. And she said it was kind of hard hard to change. It was hard for her to accept because she was used to that old way. Mm-hmm. And now, but she's been working with, up.
I really hope that they stop doing this 20 people in the studio writing one song for one person, because that's getting old too. Everything's starting to sound generated. It's not sounding like this came from a place and
unique.
Yeah, it sounds lifeless. The only people who singing songs with life are like Fantasia and people like that. What you gonna say?
Oh, I said, what you think about Kaya dissing everybody in her music? She dissed Beyonce. She dissed Trina. She dissed Nicki Minaj. She dissed Jay-Z. She dissed everybody.
I love her.
And you know what's funny about her? Somebody said, well, they don't think she's very pretty or whatever. And they're like, but look, that chick.
I love a shady bitch. I love somebody who come out and throw shade. I like when somebody come out and all you see is black and white.
But she only throwing shade. They say she only throwing shade when she got a project coming out. When she have a project coming out, she start throwing shade at everybody.
I love a shady bitch. I do. I love it. It takes a person like that to take nothing and make it into something great.
And then she said she don't care
because she can do a song.
Yeah, she can.
You will listen to it.
She can, but it's like she said, "What are you gonna say about me? Y'all already talking about my sagging titties, and you talk about this and that. I mean, what else you gonna say? It's like she's accepted what she know people are gonna say or whatever they're gonna say.
And then Eminem.
It's like hard to try to diss somebody when they say what you want, because you already said all the shit you can say about me, so it's nothing new. You know, you can't really hurt me with it, so."
I've already heard about my sagging tits.
So what's next? Like it's almost like she's welcoming what you got for her. Come on, bitch, just throw it at me because they're gonna just bounce off me, and then I'm gonna come back even harder.
When he was going up against Nene, he's like, "Well, it sounds like he's telling the truth because what man's gonna think?"
Right? Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, why would you even lie?
You don't sound like you asked that ass. He sound like
he admitting to it. Like,
it wasn't about nothing.
He said he was so excited.
Premature.
Yeah, he said he got so excited.
It's like, well.
So you can't not believe that. Why would you even lie about that? Like you wouldn't want people to even know
who
that.
Would say that about themselves.
Right. So that's what makes it more believable. You wouldn't come out here. Yeah.
I wouldn't even fuck with him if I knew something.
He looked like he looked crazy though. But he alright.
I like drug addicts. I like people
He's still a drug addict?
Well, he used to be, so he still got those characters.
You really shocked me when you told me Prince was better when he was on the drugs. I just couldn't get with that at first. Because I was like, I didn't know. Like, everybody said that about Mary J. Blige and everybody.
Yeah, but think about it. You have 1999, Purple Rain,
One was when they was high, and one when they wasn't. They
And
was
then
sober.
when you start hearing the stuff,
And more and more sober, it got a little worse.
I ain't gonna say it's bad, but it's
But
not.
it's not like when it was high.
Not like when he was high, man. It was funky. It was Rick James.
It was
When
out of
he
their
got on
mind.
drugs for a little while, it's like, I'm not really feeling this. He got back on the drugs. Super freak. You know, it's just.
Because all the inhibitions were just lost. They was high, just letting it flow.
High as a fucking kite.
And that make the best music. That's kind of sad.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna take me some NyQuil in a little bit. Cause
Really, I'm going to call the pharmacist, and I'm going to ask them if you should take that shit every night.
Alright. So I don't take NyQuil when I'm up all night.
Well, I want you to take it, but I just don't want it to be a problem. Because that shit can start. I'm going to call the pharmacist and ask if you should be taking NyQuil every night.
Oh, if anybody know about Quill, I don't think it's a problem. I really don't.
Every night?
I think staying up 3-4 days in a row.
Every night taking the NyQuil?
Well, every other night.
How much?
Every other night I take some.
You take it every night.
Every other night.
Sometimes it don't work.
I know.
So what's the use? You take it and you still be up. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. Half a bottle and you be here passed out. I'm at the pump your stomach.
Boy, but my skin feels so good when I take that night. Well, get under this. Woo-hoo! Y'all have a good one.
Peace!
And we'll see you next week
with another video. Thumbs up.
Oh, yeah.
Subscribe if you're first time watching the show.
And comment.
Leave some comments. Let us know what you think about the videos.
And you know what? You can leave your shady comments too. Shit, I don't
and thanks to all our subscribers.
Oh,
everybody
yeah. And I was at the bank
comments.
and I saw a subscribe. It threw me off. So if you're watching, I'm sorry.
Did you ask her name? You didn't even ask her name.
Because I was like,
I would have asked her name so I could shout out and say,
yeah,
you know,
I was
hi.
like, she's like, Kerry and Dee Dee. I'm like, what the fuck?
You was like,
you know, because this is our private kind of thing for the world.
Private.
You just never know about YouTube. YouTube is like
you see them subscriber and was shook.
Yeah, well, not shook, just like, oh,
is this real?
Yeah.
Oh, right. You know me.
It's just like Kerry and Dee Dee. It was just me by myself. It wasn't Dee Dee.
I was in there, but I wasn't there.
Yeah.
She asked where I was?
I didn't give her no chance. I'm like,
I thought you said she asked where I was.
No. I was like, Kerry and Dee Dee.
I wish I was there. Because I would have got her name. And probably looking for the kids, too.
Well, the kids were right behind me. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You had,
I had a couple of them with
yeah,
me.
you had 3 of them.
I have to count
the
too.
Boys.
You know, when we go, we count the kids just to make sure it's like.
We went because we were buying another house, and we were walking through the house, and every time you look around, it's like, okay,
1, 2, 3, you gotta count them.
Now where's 5 and 6? So I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 7, but I don't see 5 and 6.
That's weird. Like that's funny.
Yeah, we got a lot of kids, and everywhere we go, people always say, we thought we thought they were gonna go crazy.
Yes, but you know what? People say, "Oh, your kids are so well behaved." I'm like, what do the normal kids do when they come in here? And they say the kids be jumping all over, falling all over the floor, like just screaming. Why? Like,
I mean, we have one like that. We Sky.
Well, he doesn't. No, he does not jump and scream and fall off.
No, but
he can get like that at home. Like
I make sure I tell him before we go into the place, run through this bad boy like we live here, just so I can hear what it sound like from downstairs.
Right. Yeah.
Because some of them houses be built real shitty. Mm-hmm. But we saw one the other day. It was fierce. All right, y'all have a good one.
See you later. Bye.